Afternoon, everybody. As the description say, I'm gonna talk to us about the protest, okay? Because I've been hearing a whole lot of black stars and the black commentaries and stuff like this saying that we don't need to be sent out. We need to be protesting because this is how we gonna get some done. Let me be clear and let me enlighten you at the same time. For 2,000 years, blacks been on the front line to get gas, wet, shot at, and everything when it come to protesting. And that shit was peaceful. They wasn't the aggressor. They was being everything. They wasn't there to be aggressive. They were peaceful protesting. But they were treated like that because of the color of their skin. Don't get me wrong, because I'm 54 and not 4. And I understand when y'all come on here saying that if we don't get up and do something, mobilize, we gonna lose United States of America. We lost that on November 5th when y'all decide to fucking nonchalant come out and vote or vote for an unknown fucking candidate that ain't even thinking about y'all or vote for the Trump. However fucking way you go, you can point them fingers all day, every day. In the end and in the beginning of all this, the fault lies within the human because can't nobody tell no human out here what they can and can't do when they are grown. If we teach our children, if we teach them the right things to do, they'll go in the right pattern. Sometimes they don't. All the nurturing and we can do as a mother, sometimes it ain't we falling short. Some people souls are just already fucked up when they jump into that next life or that next body. But I hear these people say this. If we don't fight, um, we ain't doing that. They was making fun to my son because black folks are actually having fun doing the line dance. They occupying their time without sitting down, worrying themselves, stress, and worration. Let me tell y'all something. What I noticed by when I was over there on TikTok, black folks had elevated involved. They had went into manifested things that don't bother them no more. So it's not that they're not worried or they're being nonchalant or they ain't giving a fuck. They know that prior to 2,000 years ago and it's 2025, blacks was doing all the lead work for us so we can have a better life here in 2025. But what happened was 2016 came. Let me go back a step further. 2008 came. Obama won the presidency, not one time, but 2 times. And these people so fucking racist over here in America that they didn't want a black man, all black woman being a president. Y'all don't even do y'all research, don't read a book to know that your European came to this country, and before Obama was the president, it was 7 other black presidents of this here soil until those infiltrating Mayflower motherfuckers came over here because they was peasants. I'm gonna keep saying that on a boat running from the rich people over in Europe. You go over there and talk to any rich person, they'll tell you those peasants that came over here. Yeah, they rich peasants. They're rich billionaire, but they the descendants of peasants. So they decide to do the most heinous things to people that was already here. They went right the fuck head on and decided that because Africa was over there slaving some of their people, it was a good idea, and they was peasant themselves enslaved to come over here and bring that diabolical behavior to the soil. That's what they done. Now, if y'all pick up a fucking book and quit going back and forth arguing over some bullshit that you don't match it in your head or you don't lay down and dream, you'll see that life is like this is because man made it this way. And when they put Obama in there, only thing they did is we cheered, we were happy because we know we in our lifetime had never seen a black president. And like I said, I didn't know my history until I went to TikTok and I started listening to the creators that actually do the research, sit down and put the knowledge in front of me. I didn't know nothing about that. Like I said, they whitewash where I come from in Orville in Selma, Alabama. They made it what's a white man's world. And I was a love this type of motherfucking mutt that was asking like I knew I was a mixed up motherfucker, but I was asking question like, but what make them so better than us? What make them so better than us? You can't keep on feeding me this line that set of people over there better than black people. You can't keep feeding me that. So I'm questioning. I'm questioning, even though the question that I was asking, no adult was answering. You know, so I kept on asking no question, and now I'm 54. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to my granddaughters and my grandchildren and say, white folks better than y'all, even though you might have a white mother. She's not better than you because she chose to lay down with a black man. And then before my time, my father, mother decided to do the same thing. So that don't make none of us no better than each other. Like I said, um, I seen a mixed girl on here trying to explain what she go through as a mixed girl. I ain't even watch her shit because we all get that. Your white community ain't gonna accept you, and your black community ain't gonna accept you. But some of y'all that got that little high yellow color, y'all get beyond, y'all get a bond beyond yourself because you do got it. And you look down on black people or dark skinned people as if they ain't better than you or they less than. But that's how y'all do. And light as I was getting it more from my color than I was white, and I was going to school with both of them. You know what I'm saying? Cause they looking at me like I thought I was better. No, the fuck I ain't. What fuck you see is what you get. Now I was worse back then. You get a better version of Diane today. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie on myself because I know how fucking diabolical and how fucking ignorant I was back then. Like I said, I do and did deserve the N word once I knew what the definition of it was. If you go and read the dictionary, you'll see, unless you one of them motherfuckers, then you're not the N word. See, had my ancestors had only knew to read the book that they let some motherfucking Caucasian people came in here and put a word on them that they didn't know the definition to it. The Caucasian could be just a more N word than they was. But see, they didn't know the difference. See, with Diane, she know the difference. Because like I said, I probably was that kind of person back then. Well, I was. Let me go and insert that in there. I was. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I wasn't. But yeah, the fact of the matter is, what is the problem with when they said we sitting at home and not protesting? Y'all know that all those people that was out there protesting are all Caucasian. It might be twos and fews of other nationalities in there with them, but they're not gonna mess with them. Soon as we can't get I'm gonna tell you what the cop told me one time, and I ain't gonna never forget this. It was, I said, want to be 6 adults, and it was 6 adults and 4 kids, and we called ourselves we're having a little get together, but somebody called and said we were making too much noise, so I let the cop in. He counted the people in there, and he said, "Ma'am, you know a party of 10 or more is considered a party." I said, "But we all family." I never forgot what he said. 10 or more is a party. So when we as black gather for them, that's the problem. It have been for 2,000 years. Now, when the people come out here and say they want segregation back, they don't know the meaning behind segregation. It's a lot of places that we won't be able to maneuver, places we won't be able to go if they do bring that law back, being that your president are already inserted in the federal government. You know, so that's what that's about. Some people think it's better being segregated. If blacks ain't gonna never come together, how the fuck you figure that? Because we still, as the black community, have to start loving one another. We far from that. We far from loving one another because on a daily basis, we still out here tearing each other toe up from the floor up. You got the male and the woman, the man and woman going back and forth together, and they arguing. Women and women. See, that's the problem. Y'all supposed to be relaxing and chilling, but y'all worrying about the 50-50. Y'all still going back and forth about that when collectively, if you got a mind, if one hurt the other one, with y'all 4 hands, y'all can get a lot of shit done. Instead of I done this, I done it. Quit being those people. Quit being those type of people. Because that's why y'all ain't gonna never get nowhere. And then I said the ones that got up top and consider that they're self no black no more because they got their money and they better than us. They really feel that way. I keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. Poor people and poor black people and rich black people, we are not the same. We're not the same. We ain't gonna never sit at the table with one of y'all because y'all already collecting y'all head, told y'all self y'all better. And I see you over there in the background with the Holy Spirit. Just keep on being around me every day. But anyway, y'all done collected, got in y'all head and told y'all self that y'all better than us. Y'all feel that way. And y'all don't give a fuck. Because a lot of you motherfuckers that sat back there and not went out and vote, y'all didn't give a fuck because y'all didn't think it was gonna vote. It wasn't gonna bother y'all anyway. He was in there. Now he got in there and he don't want to get out. So he gonna take his people to go in there and drag his ass up out of there. The same way he sent them people in there on January 6th, 2020. They gonna have to do the same thing to him. Because like I said, when he come out here and he know that shit that they done on that day, and then the Supreme Court signed off like it was nothing. And now he being diabolical. He doing all this shit that he doing to fuck up America. This is a Supreme. I fought y'all. This is a Supreme Court fault because no man or woman should be immune from prosecution. Not one of them. So when you gave that man all that power, you know what the fuck y'all were doing. So y'all blame yourself while America stock markets is falling down right before your eye. Y'all blame yourself when people are dying because they can't feed themselves. Y'all blame yourself every time y'all lay down. Y'all have some more horror dreams that you can have because at some time you're gonna have to rescind that involving that immunity to get that mug up out that White House. Because he's a catastrophe to every country inside, every state inside this border, and every country outside this border. Understand that. He's trying to compete with people, and guess what? These people got the knowledge, and they got the power where the fuck they live at. He don't got no knowledge, and he ain't got no such thing as no power. Them little fucking fans that he got around him, they already turned on him. You know when your people turn against you, they the ones gonna drag you the fuck up out that White House. And then that's just that. And I hope you law people don't let them hold them accountable for their action because you gotta remember, Yuckmouth did that to himself when he brought a motherfucker from a whole nother country, being an immigrant, and talk about immigration with another immigrant, putting other people out of the country. And facts, that one don't belong here neither. See, that's what they fucked up at. Who the fuck gonna go out here and protest for that? We take the country back for what? We go to civil war for what? Just for y'all to give a fuck about our counterpart? It ain't gonna make a difference if you out there on the front line and you ain't never gonna address racism. It ain't gonna make a difference if my counterparts, my grandchildren, anybody in my family don't have no rights, but my cat, TT, got rights, and y'all dogs got rights, and any other animal, a mammal that's on this motherfucking, in this firmament got rights, but we as human don't got none. That's my whole point. Y'all out there doing all that. I don't see not one sign saying stop racism. I don't see not one. You got all your signs out there, but I don't see not one sign saying stop racism. Because racism is a why this country going through the hell they're going through right now. And if your racist is in you, you need to reform them guts of yours. Get that shit the fuck out. Teach yourself something better. And quit motherfucking making an excuse about, we just crying and we don't want shit. We just want equal rights and to be treated like Qs. Like I said, easy for me to mind my motherfucking business. My neighbors will tell you, unless one of them motherfuckers come out here and say something to me, I don't say nothing to them. But if they come out and say something to me, I'm going to check some shit and I'm going to be very professional about it. I ain't finna be arguing and fighting with nobody. We ain't doing none of that. Don't be trying to come in here and look at me and judge me about my fat because I'm going through a weight loss journey and it is what it is. I ain't on here to impress nobody. I'm on here trying to get nobody. I'm just on here trying to talk about this thing we call life and why we're going through what we're going. And I keep on hearing people about what we need to be doing. We need to be out there. No, the fuck we don't. Everything that's going out there, if they out there, they can stay out there for the next 4 years. They stay out there and continue to fight that fight. Because guess what? They the cause that's going on. when they ran their ass to that poll, and I already know in 2016 from 2020 how fucking diabolical that person was. Y'all knew how he was. He ain't nothing the fuck he did. He told y'all the truth. The bitch just lied about shit to make himself feel good, and y'all fall for that. But he was telling y'all what the fuck he was gonna do that. He said this shit. I don't know how many times I can hear a motherfucker say, I don't care about you. I just want your vote. He said this out of his mouth. He was up there talking about Hannibal Lecter, a fucking character off TV, and Jimmy Neutron, a fucking cartoon character. And y'all sat there right along with him and made y'allself look just as ignorant as he is. And just as stupid as he is. The new slowness. That's what it is. And if that slowness was the person, it'll be every one of you motherfuckers that voted for him. Every last one of you. Understand that. Because y'all didn't think about the severity of what's going on. And now you got people out here trying to side hustle and slide talk and say, because they see people out here doing boot dance and they actually living their life and not bothered by what the fuck going on right now. They in their head collectively, they elevated involved when they went and hit this firmament. They already know what the ancestors already had done. And you motherfuckers that's already up there allowed that shit to go on, allowed and didn't dismantle this shit before Trump got in the White House. I ain't talking about what you think you're doing now. You supposed to be taking care of that shit before that Project 2025 shit. If it came from Congress, it shouldn't have went no further than that room. It shouldn't have been loud nowhere up there. Don't give a fuck how much money they got. It should have been nowhere in that vicinity of that White House. But y'all allowed that up there. Y'all allowed that in there. Now y'all want black folks to come out here and kept say, ho, y'all, get on the front line, die in the battle of y'all little civil war. No, it's gonna be whites against whites. Because blacks gonna be sitting their ass at home like, goddamn, did you see that? Girl, I'm not getting involved in that, because that's what the fuck gonna happen. And the little white folks that got sense that say that racism is the worst thing we got going on in the front, thank y'all, because now y'all finally getting that part. You finally getting that part. Still, you got a few fucking screw loosers over there, and they want to convince themselves that it don't exist. Racists won the election, and I'm gonna keep telling you that for the next 4 years. And when the fuck you done is you feel some type of way about that, I don't know what to tell you. But here's what I ain't gonna do. I ain't finna get on here and argue with nobody. We ain't going back for. We ain't doing none of that. Because what I say, I motherfucking mean it. Now, you can get in your feeling and you feel how the fuck you want to. That's totally on you. But if the truth hurt, it should. At this point, it should. Everybody who went and voted for this, y'all give what y'all asked for. And y'all thank y'all heavenly stars and the most high up above that you still breathing, because he came here and kept say ho all of us when they put a virus out here trying to kill us all. When they were literally trying to kill us before that man left his watch. And y'all still brought y'all rubber duck looking motherfucking asses, Jack and Hickory Dicky Doc looking ass to the fucking polls and voted for this shit. You old Mother Hubbard looking motherfuckers. Y'all did that. Y'all did that with a clear conscience and a clear fucking mind. And you ain't give a fuck about none of that. None of it. You ran your motherfucking ragged ass over there and you polled 3 days before the fuck I had to vote. Don't come in here trying to do that. Don't come in here trying to kill YouTube. Don't come in here trying to interrupt me. Don't come in here. Don't do that. Because I'm going to keep on talking. Don't come in here. I'm 54. This ain't for Baba lady. Let's clean that out and get a little more clarity in there. And then the truth hurts so bad. But until y'all face the fact that racism won the election, and racism is why Donald Trump is in the White House, that people were so scared that Kamala was going to do what he doing, that they actually ran out and voted against their own interests. Because that's what the right has said. That's the PR that they planted. They planted all that shit to make Kamala look so bad. And I still today got black folks telling me, oh, she wasn't going to be no good for the country neither. Well, I want to know one goddamn thing, that stock market wouldn't be fucking crashing. I promise you that stock market wouldn't be crashing, and she damn sure wouldn't been out here trying to be no motherfucking princess of a motherfucking America, motherfucking queen of America. She wouldn't been trying to do that. She wouldn't been trying to be no goddamn dictator on no day one. She wouldn't came in here and did no 34 fucking executive order in one day. So whenever fuck you done, you keep telling yourself that foolishness because it sounds good to you. You keep telling yourself that. You keep playing yourself stupid. Because at the end of the day, this is shit that y'all. But it gonna come to me in a minute. Because certain thing about some doctor saying that we are raising the kids to be mental ill. No the fuck we ain't. And with you to say that with a straight face, you might be a mental ill yourself. You might want to go and get you some help and seek it. Because it ain't making no sense to me. It ain't adding up. I can't make it make sense. We don't know what the mental issue part about, but it all stem from traumatic injuries and traumatized uh motherfuckers bullying motherfuckers, stuff like that. Those kind of things. You can't sit up and bully a person and keep bullying them because one day intellectually that mind gonna snap and they gonna want to fuck up everything around them. Like I said, the pattern people putting their kids in the fucking corner and that's all they fixate on that corner. You know how many serial killers walk around here right today ain't got caught because they do the shit easy. I already stay with this motherfucking corner. I might not fuck her up, but I'm fucking somebody up. Standing there in that mind, it's mentally fucking the motherfucking child up. And you got a doctor telling you that we racing them to be mental ill. No, the fuck we ain't. You can't put a child in the corner a long time of staring at something will literally fuck you up. Okay, don't keep warning me. Don't keep warning me. Don't keep warning me. Don't keep warning me. YouTube. I'm saying then no harm. You keep coming up here and popping that up. Don't keep doing it. Don't keep coming in here doing that. Because ain't that unstable. Everything lovely up in here. So get your mind right. Now I went 22 minutes too long, but I'm gonna get on off here because you two keep coming over here with that warning shit. Don't keep warning me because what I'm saying is not disrespectful. What I'm saying is the truth. And like I said, if it hurt, it should. And I'm gonna get on the fuck on up off of him. Peace, love, and bless to the world. But I just had to come on here. We doing our part when we sitting at home and we protesting from our couch. We keep doing that. Our people had their boots on the ground, even without String Center, doing the protesting for us to get here. And when a bunch of people on November 5th, 2024 decided that they didn't give a fuck about none of that proud shit before Donald Trump got in the White House, they got to pay for all those mistakes and everything afterward. We don't. We done our part. When we went out and vote, we'll vote for everybody, even the borders outside of here. But nobody don't understand that. So when we resting and we doing something, we seem like we having a good time. Understand we are, because we already know what it is to be in a struggle. We know how to struggle. We know what to go through and what not to go through. See, I eat beans from out of can. I don't give a fuck about y'all. If Kroger got 10 for 10, I'm going to go and drop that fast and quick in a fucking hurry and get it. You know why? Because I stockpile them beans. Them beans going to feed me. That's all I eat is vegetable anyway. And then if they got meat and it's on sale for $2 or $3, I'm going to pick that shit up. See, I ain't above. I'm not going to eat above my meat. I ain't going to go out and spend no money with nobody else but Kroger's. And they made it fair because they didn't go fucking with no DEI, none of that. They still cater to their black people because they know that's who the fuck get up and come to work for them. So when the fuck y'all done, y'all get like y'all live. Sorry for your Target, sorry for your Walmart, but y'all shouldn't have followed along with the bullshit that Trump came out here and fed y'all. So when the fuck y'all done, I hope y'all, every last one of you billionaires, I thank the Most High on a daily basis that y'all getting the taste what it gonna be like to be poor. And I hope you lose every goddamn dime, even your penny, when it all over and done with. I said what I said, and that kind of minute, I don't feel no sympathy for y'all because you should have had some sympathy for us on November 5th, 2024, but you didn't. Everybody have a great day. I said what I said. I meant it.